leave him alone. Enemy tower destroyed. An allied tower is under attack. slain.
That's okay. I didn't have plans. She did when I came back home, which was like, I'd say like an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half. Yeah, I think she's hungry though. Okay, sounds good. Okay, see ya. Oh, okay. Still back it should be. This is gonna be quite an odd team comp, but whatever. I'm glad somebody dodged. Quickest way to dodge, pick Iggy in the jungle. Yeah, new support is great. I just really curious to see like how her kit is. Like, I think it's cool that you can heal people and stuff. The nice thing about Muriel is that with the changes to the shield, it's gonna make her a lot more viable. That I really can't wait. Although I guess it's really only dependent on whether the person's running armor that's just shielding, but still, I guess everybody's got that passive armor going on, so it's all good. Guess I'll just fill in here. And one thing, I think this is gonna happen in the future, but I cannot wait for like a card like Jungle Buff that would reflect damage. Hold on. Card like Jungle Buff that would like deflect some damage. So if you can shield somebody with Muriel, and then like they're taking damage and reflecting stuff back, I think that would be sick. I think a card like that's gonna come up. Some type of Thorn card. Aurora, which means nobody's gonna run Purity Sensor. Oh, nice. We got some front line. We got some stuns. We got some CC. I might just go some Muriel. I might just play my Bae. She is near and dear to my heart. Alright, I don't think this thing's too far behind, but Decker or Muriel? Type it in. I'll type it in. Got 15 seconds. Muriel. I like it. That's exactly what I wanted. God, she is such a nice kid. Let's go get some cheese boards. Let's go hit that prime real quick. See if everybody's awake. Anybody want to help? How many masters do you have? I only have 2 masters. That would be Decker and Muriel. Closest one after that is Sarith. She's level 9. But, yeah. I need to venture out. I played Muriel and Decker, like, religiously for a long time. Then I started branching out and stuff. But I play with a group of people normally. And, we have... me and my buddy, we normally run duo lane, so that's why I'm always running support, but yeah, I probably need to venture out. There's not too many characters I like in support besides Decker and Muriel. I do like Narbash, he's okay, but I'm still getting better with him. I run Delica as support sometimes, but it's not always the best. Thank you for the luck. I'm gonna have 1 master and level 9 healing. Yeah, again, it's disgusting. Like, in my opinion, she's the best ADC in the game at the moment. From what I've seen that she can do. My friend runs 100% crit. It's just dirty. He's getting so much life steal back when he's in fights. You couple that with some shield, that person's pretty much dead. I don't play ADC too much. I like it, but I don't know. I love support. I like saving teammates and stuff. It just sucks when teammates go down and you can't do anything. Like he has literally 0 damage. That's all it matters. I'll stick here for buff. Doesn't look like anybody else is gonna get it. Gameplay is loud, can't hear it. Oh, I know why that is. Sorry, give me 1 second. So I have it coming out of my TV instead of my head. They have Aurora in the jungle. I'm not so worried. Tell me if this is better. Stop knocking these minions down. Those 4 shots. Copy. Let me know if the voice is any better. I don't see how I can change. Oh god. Should be better though, I think. What up, new viewer? Running some support right now. Because support is best. Shout out to my fellow supports out there. to put down.
Allied tower is under attack.
At least we got a little 1-for-1. Just pop in real quick. See the ward's on? Yes, he does.
Allied tower destroyed.
She's only level 3. No, don't back. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go get him, man. Mark it. Come on. Obliterate him. I don't get why, bro. I might have to type to this guy. Might have to type in. Yeah, I gotta do it because that should have been 2 kills. Oh, back.
Tower is under attack.
There's some people left and right. Also really unregarded for being 8 minutes in.
Enemy tower is under attack.
It was just Kwong, I prevented him from backing while our Rev was coming back up lane. And then he ulted and on to me, their Kwong. And he was pretty low. And I thought Rev was gonna mark and obliterate him, but he only marked and then it would have gotten him really low. And then there was also Aurora who tried to come up and do the same thing, and she was really low, but he marked, but never obliterated. All good. Late. This guy's missing from right. Be right back. Why are we chasing over there? Totally unsure.
Tower is under attack. An
Like
enemy
it.
has been slain.
Tier 2 is taking damage. Yeah, it's always interesting playing support for don't play support for. 'Cause I kind of know my guy's tendencies, but like we would be poking, he would be marking and obliterating the crap out of that guy, just because it's such an annoying way of poking the offlaner. And I don't really have a good enough poke against a Kwong because he's got sustain. So it kind of sucks there, but it's all good.
An enemy tower is under attack.
No, that's not you, Delicate. Keep forgetting I got my circle on. I'm gonna get ulted. Get out of here. Yeah, my baby is online. Yeah, yeah. Kwong was really, really late. I don't know what he was proving there, but oh well. He wants a buff. But I want a buff. Oh god. Mid lane is looking like we're gonna need some love. Mary, you jump on somebody. I wish this guy wouldn't keep acting like this. He's got 2 plus 2 points. Oh, I can max out. No, like, don't max out the card. Sit here till you have to go back. Force this Kwong to stay here. This Muriel is just going to rotate into mid. Go jungle freely. So for you, when do you use your ult? If I'm in solo queue, it really, I don't know, it depends on how my team is. If I think that they're willing to play aggressive, I prefer to use her ult aggressively rather than defensively, because it's hard to save people with it sometimes. I mean, it's not early game, but I found that like using it aggressive, like shielding somebody who's about to initiate, is a lot more effective than like trying to save somebody that's either getting collapsed by an entire team or hit by an ADC, and like by the time you get there the shield is gone. But I'll use it to, in solo queue I'll mainly use it to save somebody. Yeah. But early game it's on such a high cooldown that I don't want to waste it. Like I'll probably use it on left pretty soon. Those deckers. Not sure why that was that get rotated on by. Well done. Yeah, do it. Get her. Get her. Pop her. Yes,
Enemy
good
has
stuff.
been slain.
Go around. Not that way. That's why I don't like it. So that right there is why, if he had gone through the off-lane jungle, he would have been a lot more safe, because there's only the off-laner to deal with there, but like he ran into the other jungle, we didn't have anybody else spotted over there, so that just wasn't a good idea. That's so fusion time is kind of going in and shit. Like, why are we, what's the chase there? Or if I was with my buddies, I probably would have stepped onto the tower so I could aggro it. So we didn't have to waste time going around. But he would have been safe if he had gone the right time for sure. I can save. I can save it for a call. Or I don't have fear to sit down there. Save your bullets.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Got 10 points to spend, but I'm trying to see what everybody's doing right now. Please don't go in on them. It's not worth it. It's not like you're not gonna get that kill. We don't know where anyone else is. Get this. Camara's paying attention, thank you. Let's set this right lane real fast, and then go ahead and back. You got what, 3 mid, 4 mid? Yeah, okay, that's, I don't, alright, whatever. Yeah, I'll also use my ult to escape if I have to. Obviously that's not preferred, but I'm not trying to die. Not gonna lie, I got really lucky there because I didn't see him go, so. Mid. Get out of there, mid. It's not a good looking mid. Favorable. Maybe it is favorable. Like her. gonna die, that
All slain.
Oh, my screen locked up. Oh, I'm locking up. Come on, like, dude, I hope you see the screen freezing. Couldn't set right in mine. That's the only bane of the support. Not being able to. Oh, come on. Get out. So one fight goes bad and they just they quit. Oh, come on now. GG, I guess. That's no fun. Rampage, Grox. I don't want to. I might just do some Muriel again. Well, yeah, I guess. Have to go. Be back soon. Take care, man. Appreciate you tuning in. I will be on for a while. And I'll probably have my buddies jumping on here soon, so I'll see you shortly. Swift Creek. Some da 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 da. Just use normal. Whatever. Stop giving me this crap skin. Holy crap. I think this skin makes me play worse. What? Stop. Stop. Stop.
Allied tower is under attack. Enemy has been slain. Enemy has been slain. An allied tower is under
Come on,
attack.
stop leaving your lane and like if you're gonna
An allied tower is under attack. Allied tower is under attack. Our rules.
never had that.
Allied tower is under attack.
Dang. The attack's so slow.
Allied tower is under attack.
Go get her. Oh my, yo! Oh my god.
I'm under attack. An enemy has been slain.
What is this up here? Hit nobody. LOL. funny.
Enemy has been slain. Allied tower destroyed.
Murdoch would just stay on, right? But that's okay. Great.
An enemy tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
Like, what is this nonsense? Oh, Noah Rohrbach, what's going on, man? Glad to see you back. Appreciate it. Just playing a little Decker. A little support. Solo queue. At the moment. Supposed to be linking up with the guys in a little bit, but so far we got a pretty good team here anyway. Shout out to the solo queue. Got some 5 stacks in the can. Come on, y'all. Yeah, this is random play. Oh god. Oh, did we get his ult? Oh, come on. I'm on the tower. Come on, yo. Thank you. Come on, man. Stay in the fight. Jesus. Why does the Greystone never have his ult? Yeah, they're on. They were in a full man party when I got on. My bad, guys. Sorry. I'll lane push. That is totally my bad. Sparrow's 27. I like it. It's got no early game cards on. Alright. Why do we have stacks in the jungle, please? Yeah, Murdoch is about to be a beast. That little critically wounded thing, like the pursuit, it's gonna be kind of crazy. Thank you. There's a lot of people that are about to come online with that, dude. I cannot lose. That's not what I was trying to do, like... Yeah, we never even had our full team there. Can't be initiating on that. It's all good, bro. Nah, that was Foghorn's fault. It's kind of weird. No name. That's really weird. It's hard in solo queue. You never know it's your teammate's intention. Very, yeah. Very, very, very. No real caster, that's the sucky part. Tyson, look at that, look at that deer. How you feel about Shimby buff? Shimby is about to be my new main. I'm dead serious. I've been playing her lately, but Holy crap, did they put in some changes that I've been looking for. The line tempo, speed increase, like that's something that needed to come. Hold on, Tyson, I know you want to get out of there. The ult duration, like, please, finally, yes. Like, 7 seconds isn't long enough for those stacks to stay up. And there's something else that they should do. Line control, ult. Something. Murdoch, please. He's lane. Cooldown. I think it's rushing beat the reset when you get stunned. But yeah, that was the other thing. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm about to. I think she's in a decent place right now, anyway. But definitely could use just a little bit of love. But she's in an alright place. I got a ward on there, bro. Grux. Man, like, not good. Gotta rethink our lives right now. Not know how to kill people or something.
An allied tower. Your skill rises. Allied tower is under attack.
Started out so well. Yeah, I think she's gonna be really good. good dodge. Why is this Greystone like?
An allied tower destroyed.
Party invitation. Yeah, she can definitely front line. I like her more of an assassin though. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. She's a weird character, but her skill cap is I think is very high. What's going on? Ange?
I'm in the bathroom. I'll be right there.
Copy that. Like, let's take the tower. Like,
Well,
guys, it's
we're
less than a shot away.
we went 2 for 3 with Nudie and his buddies.
How'd it go?
First 2 games we completely destroyed them. The second game it was a little bit tougher because they had a really good rampage and we just had a few bad engagements. We played really well though, like in that last game. It came down to literally 1 engagement.
Yep, those kind.
I mean, I killed Sparrow on inhib, and I was like the last. It was me and Saw, nearly Saw that were left, and he was Murdoch, and he had no attack speed on his Murdoch. And like I killed Sparrow because our Sevrog ended up subjugating her, and just from that alone, and I threw my R1 and my ult out, I ended up killing her with my ult for 450 damage with Faye. And yeah, I was kind of fucking them up with Faye. I went 6 and 6. But that's because they had a rampage and a Grux in offlane, and I have no escape. I had Ash the Witch, which was nasty. Like Decker, there's this instance where she got subjugated by Sevrog, and then I hit her with a Harvest Nettles, and she was not moving. Like she was so slowed, and then he hit his ults pretty well though. Like he was hitting his ults with Murdoch. It's just whenever we got into a team fight, Sparrow was just wrecking us because we couldn't keep up with the attack speed.
Yeah, that card is dirty on her. I think Ash the Witch is so good on Faye.
Have you seen her changes that are coming up?
No.
She's gonna get tick damage, or like, well, it's gonna be a % bonus damage when you hit your Harvest Nettles on consecutive hits for the next 9 seconds, and it can stack, so it can be 15%, but it can stack up to 60% of extra bonus damage on your Harvest Nettles.
The Harvest Nettles, is that like the
That's your circle.
Okay.
That's that one that, like, your skill shot.
Yeah.
Did you see the new cards that are coming out? There's gonna be one that allows for ability lifesteal.
Yeah,
20% damage of lifesteal. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I like it though. It's like Gideon needs that. Like all the casters need it, except for Countess. I think it's gonna be just cheesy on Countess.
I think it's gonna be cheesy on Countess. There was somebody else I was thinking about. Iggy.
Oh god, it's gonna be disgusting on
Is it-
Iggy. I
yeah.
love that they changed wards and other drone type things with health rather than you just hit
Well,
it 3 times and it's dead.
I don't know. That's gonna be really bad for supports because we do like 60 something damage. So it's gonna be harder to take out wards as just a
Well,
support.
I think you're gonna see a lot more phasing gadgets though because of that. Because they can throw their tick things over them and it's just gonna take them out. Those will do enough damage to kill them.
Yeah.
Still.
Come on, ride this
And then we
set,
had a guy
Murdoch.
who
Ride this set, Murdoch. Let's go.
Then we had a guy who, well, the first game I played as Bellica, or not Bellica, Decker. I had some sweet ass plays again with her. I think I went like 3, 3, and 19 in that one.
No, don't back. Don't back.
The enemy Decker went 0 and 6. I felt good. And it was like a level 9 Decker too, and I was only initiate. Then the next game I played, the second game I played offlane Sevrog, and oh my god, stab link on him is stupid. Whenever people would try to get away, I would just stab link, subjugate, and then grab
Have you
him
seen
with
the
my
changes they're
siphon and kill
making
him.
to that?
Yeah, no more like you can't use it when you're hurt, like or like critically wounded, and they're reducing the health cost for it to 15% from 20.
No, you.
Oh my god,
Work this out.
and it's gonna be universal too, but
No, you can use it when you're critically wounded.
no, that's what I mean. Yeah, they're taking away the where you can't use it when you're critically wounded. Is how I was trying to phrase it. They're taking that out. But did you see what they're doing with all the speed gates? Like everybody's speed ups. Oh my
like
god,
the
Muriel
gradually
is
slow.
225.
Oh, it's
No.
about time. It's about time. Yeah.
Muriel's speed up is 225 and Narbash's is 200. Like it's
Yeah.
finally like they're worth something. And then yes, they gradually go away, but I like that they're 200. Like that's gonna get you out. 80, that's doing nothing. That's what max out was Muriel's. And like it said that shields now are gonna be considered as extra health
Oh yeah.
rather than an actual shield itself. So they're gonna be doing, they're gonna be like more important, I think.
Stay alive. Oh, good dodge.
I will say, Nearly Saw, his best role as ADC is probably a Revenant. He plays a really good Revenant. When I was playing Decker, he went 20 and 4. That's where my 19 assists came from. He only got 1 kill where I wasn't near him, and that was on a mid laner that he ulted there, Bellica, and destroyed her when I wasn't near him. All my other 19 assists came from him. Like, I was near him all the time. I was stunning people, and then he would just scar and obliterate them.
Wow, this game really took the weirdest turn ever.
Oh, I had the coolest ult on the Grux when I was playing Sevrog. Like, we had a little team fight go down near the Raptors. We got 2 kills already on 2 of their people near the Raptors. And Grux, I was like really low health because I was like, Narbash initiated his ult and I like dashed through the fog wall. And I just waited on that fog wall. And here comes Grux for me, and I ulted him right into tower, right next to Nudie, who was playing as Gideon, and then he slowed him, and then I hit him with a siphon to kill him off the tower of damage. It was so sweet. A funny looking thing is when I ult with Faye right as Sevrog is ulting, because they get ulted from him and go up, but then they get pulled right back to where they were. So it's the Faye ult.
Did they all get off?
Yeah, they all got off. Nudie wanted to take a quick break and get something to eat, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that Greystone, man. I want your ult so bad.
Oh my god, I can't wait for those changes to Murdoch. He's gonna be a nasty bounty hunter.
Yeah, he is.
Not to mention, like, FaZe, have you really looked at her? Oh my god, I love her.
I did. I looked. I read into her abilities finally. I didn't know her ult was gonna be like the like tether thing. And so,
No, no, that's not her ult.
well, it's
That's
not
her
the
R1.
well, it's like
It's the speed up
so
one. You speed them up, you
and
give
you
them
give 'em
mana
whatever
regen, and
buff.
you give them cooldown reduction.
I don't
Like,
know.
imagine that on a Revenant.
I think her skill cap's gonna be really high. I think.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna.
Well, my thinking was, Revenant, you know how Oblivion, a lot of times he'll scar, and then he'll obliterate, but he's so far back that if he doesn't kill them with that, they're getting away.
Yeah.
But if he initiates that, and you're still running towards them, and you have him linked, after he's done with that, if they're not dead and you don't want to take the kill, you just pull him towards you and throw him forward, and he can do it right again if you ult, because that cooldown reduction. Like, they're not getting away from you guys. Not to mention, if he has Murdoch, if they're below a certain health, he gets that added move speed of like 6,000 units at max, if they're at a threshold and critically wounded. Then he gets that ability that increases his range and his penetration. I really like that Greystone skin. That Greystone skin is absolutely nice.
Skin is sick, yeah.
It makes me want to start playing Greystone just because of the skin itself. It's like, why couldn't they made Fang Mao's skin look that cool and clean and crisp? They made his look all goofy just because of the helmet. That's really what makes it look goofy. It's like, what's the point of those big old... Like, they could take those things off and the helmet would actually look cool. Those things that kind of stick out. There's like 4 of them on his helmet. If they took those off, I don't think his helmet would look that bad. Other than that, it just kind of
there's
looks
nothing.
goofy.
I'm sorry. Like, this team...
Are they really that bad?
Support my ass off. Like, so this is why I hate playing support. It just put so much stress
For
on
randoms,
teammates.
it's the worst thing ever.
Like, we started off so well, you have no idea. And I don't know what happened. Like, we stopped grouping up for fights. People were getting caught out. I don't know. He said, feel like she'll be weak in team fights. I do feel like she'll be weak in team fights. This guy, Reaper, he's looking at the stream. But, yeah, I do think in team fights she's going to be a little...
She's a single target support, really. Because she can slow them and then eventually root them, but...
Yeah.
The thing is, with team fights, though, she can be very useful in the fact that she can save somebody. Like, if somebody's getting completely targeted by everybody, you can just grab them and pull them towards you and get them away from all that damage. And then use whatever...
I don't know, maybe she could, depending on her stats, you could get away, I think, with running 2 supports.
I think she's gonna deal... I don't think she's gonna... Slows them to a point where if you can land it enough times, it'll eventually root them. That Kwang didn't lose any health, really.
Is her basic a, is it melee? I didn't even see that.
No, no, it's range.
It's range?
Yeah.
What was I watching? I don't...
It's like Gideon's, I do believe.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It's similar to his.
Man, I am so, like, depressed. Crit Greystone. Simple Greystone. Like, can't frontline at all.
The one time I saw Greystone actually work to where I would actually run it again was a guy who added 600 health then only had like small bit of crit, like passive crit, like maybe 40% with max attack speed. It was retarded. No, he didn't have a bonus. No,
okay,
he just went health, armor, and then like a little bit of passive with max attack speed and power, like. And he went like 5 and 2, I want to say. He only died twice because he got triple ulted. Oh, never mind. Holy shit, she does. Never mind. I just rewatched this and she does good bit of damage. She's gonna be. I think she's gonna be like Narbash because Narbash he actually scales with power pretty well.
Everyone but me on Eastern time. Eastern time. I don't know.
No, usually the overview video comes out on the same day.
That's weird. Still think she won't do good in team fights because of cooldowns. Yeah, I'm wondering what her cooldowns will be. That's why she's just gonna be such a odd hero.
She's definitely, I think, gonna be an expert here. Support.
Yeah. That's why I don't think you could get away with running her as your main support unless you're trying to do something kind of off meta. Like you don't have a traditional support.
You think?
I think so.
I want to see what if her damage actually scales well. She could be a very good mid lane support. The way we kind of work Belica in that role.
Yeah, I think she'll be.
Like
good
if she's
to
able to actually, yeah, yep. Like it should be work really well in mid lane because if jungler comes and ults, she could support the jungler with like a lot of those type of movements.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you look on that video, she kind of does that with Crunch, where Rampage is coming at her. Crunch is still a little bit further behind, and she grabs Crunch and throws him at Rampage, so he's right there fighting him with her in his face.
I'm trying to understand that throw. Like, so you hit one person. And then, like, do you have to re-trigger it in the direction that you're aiming, or how does that work?
Hang on. Her ability R1 is the one that tethers you. That's what links you to. Let me see here. Her link is her R1. Her square is her phase emits a blast of light around her and her link's target. The blast both deals damage and blinds enemies. And then your circle phase fires a stream of energy from her hands, dealing damage. That's the one that slows and then ends up rooting them. Okay, yeah, your R1 actually creates a link between... Yeah, you're right, yeah. And then you can be reactivated to pull the tethered target to her. Additionally, phase passes her health regen. Yes, you pull them wherever you are, your target, so your ally target. You'll pull them to you.
So say you're looking at that person, they're probably gonna like go behind you, like 180, like that's what I'm thinking.
Yes,
like,
they're gonna go behind you. Yes, they go directly behind you. Wherever you're looking, they go behind you. Like you literally become the front line at that point. But when you link to them, you pass your health regen to them.
Yeah, I do like that.
To your ally, using any of phase abilities or reactivating telekinetic link gives her a quick health regen boost. So you do get your own health regen though when you activate things while linked.
I wonder what the cooldown on that would be, because it would be nice to be able to like sit in the back and heal teammates. I think, see, that's why she's gonna be such an expert level hero. You could sit in the back and be healing people, throw them around if you have to, get in front, slow somebody.
Okay. That's something I think they really needed to do. I thought 120 seconds was nowhere near enough time for Prime.
Yeah.
They changed it to 150. I think that's good.
I agree.
Oh my god, and they increased Raptor CP bounty. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like, wait, why did they do that again? I just read it again. Like,
I honestly like it. I don't know. I just think they're too
strong. Oh,
like
and they brought the respawn down too, so that makes more sense then.
To 5 minutes.
Or no, they
4.
changed the respawn. They made it longer. Well, then how are we gonna get XP? It's already hard enough to get XP in this damn game.
I like that. I think I don't want to always feel like I have to group up. Yeah, this guy wants to queue up. I don't know why he's not on my friends list.
The one you're in your chat?
Yeah. I think, what was I gonna say? That's another one I'm trying to understand, like... Wait.
You just kill the CP that thing that's in River Buff, and you get 300 XP.
That's...
Or CP.
Yeah, wait, so it's gonna be like a, you know, like a 2-hit...
It's just a River Buff. You don't...
buff?
Yeah, you just kill it. Yeah, you just kill it, and then
Come
you get
on.
CP.
Come on.
It's one of the spawned River Buffs.
That's cheesy to me.
Yes. I don't like that.
That's like... That's really cheesy to me. Because
faster.
what's the cooldown on that CP buff?
What do you mean? Oh no, I mean it's part of the rotation of those river buffs.
No way.
Yeah, it's part of the river buff rotation. That's why it says replace gold buff with a gold variant of the river buffs. Because then, you know, there's black, red,
really
blue,
don't like that. I mean,
purple.
it's definitely gonna make people want to go for it more often, even to be like aggressive as the enemy team and go take theirs. I get that, which is what they've been trying to do, but I don't know if I agree with it just being like a 2-shot thing. Because
Let's discuss them.
Yeah, like it's I don't. We're talking about the gold variant river buff that's gonna become CP buff.
I thought that was just like the gold buff was switching to
No,
CP.
No, they're changing it to a river buff variant.
So what? Oh, that's dumb.
That's really
yes,
dumb.
it is.
No, because I thought they were changing the gold buff to that, and I think that would make sense for like
Yeah,
Kalari.
just straight 300 CP. Yeah, that like makes so much sense.
I mean,
but like not as a river buff, then it doesn't make sense because you go there to get something that like 100% offensive.
Yep.
And then you just get a random freaking gold buff.
Man, at least make it a challenge to take down. Like, I'm cool with that, but that thing becomes a one-shot.
And like
after,
notify
like
every every couple rotations, like it's guaranteed to come up and it has more health, so then like people fight for it or something. But it's just, if it's just random, then that's dumb.
I'm not cool with that.
Yeah. But anyways, when you guys are talking about phase, I think it all depends on your cooldowns. Like, because when you go into a fight, if you link your ADC and then the cooldown's like 5 seconds, you're not going to be able to save someone that goes in, because like you won't have your cooldown to switch the link and then have them jump away.
No, the thing is I think how her R1 works is you attach to them, and then I don't think it goes on cooldown until you pull them again or you reactivate it. I think it's going to be one of those things that like highlights in a circle, you know, like say a I think it's going to activate that in that sense when they when you activate that or when you tether onto somebody. I think then it becomes a passive. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
But if you think about
then I do think she'll be good. But if it has a cooldown, then that'd be really bad.
It would be worthless.
Well,
but
yeah.
if you go watch that video, she actually tethered onto that Bellica and then pulled her instantly. Like it was like she just tethered onto her and pulled her.
Well, what you're saying is it would be actually worse. Like, if the cooldown doesn't start until that tether thing goes away. Like, that's even worse.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it should be a passive once you link to them. That if it goes on cooldown, it would have to go on cooldown right after you pull them. That's when it should go on cooldown, is when you pull them back.
I get what he's saying. So you can go in with like a linked ADC, so they get all the bonuses, but you can switch to save like a frontliner.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you're attached to them and you reactivate it, it's just gonna pull that person. I'll go back and read it real quick.
If you think about it, she is intellect.
Telekinetic link.
She can't
creates
get
a link between
30%.
phase and one target-friendly hero can be reactivated to pull the tethered target to her. Additionally, FaZe passes her health regen to her linked ally. Using any of FaZe's abilities or reactivating Telelink gives her a quick health regen boost. But it sounds like once you attach onto somebody, it's gonna be like a passive that just rotates around, and then whenever you reactivate it, it'll go on like a. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like at least an 8-second cooldown.
Half a little bit, yeah, I guess. But think about it, she is intellect, so she can build 30. You could build 30%, but 20% is more realistic.
Of what?
Because your intellect, you can stack
cooldown reduction.
Oh yeah. You got the card where you have that over 50% mana.
Yeah, and then you put on something else.
I was thinking cooldown reduction.
Yep.
Because not all.
She
some of
actually
her
does
abilities
build.
are definitely gonna have the cooldown. I'm gonna assume her ult has like a short cooldown.
I would hope so.
Not like.
Yeah, probably like a 70.
You don't know if it
60,
does a lot
45?
of damage though.
Yeah.
I feel like it definitely does damage because she kills somebody with it, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah. There's that thing
Actually,
where
no, she doesn't
like,
kill somebody with it. She does the ability that blinds and does damage to kill the person after she roots them.
Yeah, she
But
uses
I don't know
her
if it
root,
does
and then
damage.
she uses her square right after that emits that
Yeah, I saw
blast of
that.
light.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that it's probably going to be somewhere around like that 75, 60, 45 range, in terms of 1, 2, 3.
Reaper, what lane do you want?
Oh, I'm mid laner.
Or can you do ADC?
Nah. I'm fine. I used to be a good ADC, like when Murdoch, like a long time ago, like months ago, when Murdoch was like on top. But
Dude,
since then, I've just been
I'm
trash.
not so sure how I
Am I
feel about
ADC?
his new kit.
Oh,
I
his new
love
kit's
it. Bro,
gonna
he's
be
gonna
nasty.
be top tier again. He's
Yeah,
gonna
he
go
is.
straight back up to the top. That's what
I mean,
always
they're
happens.
making-
it's going to be pleasant, yes. I just feel like the monolith transition on nerfing his fucking his traps was not necessary. I feel like the trap should still be like instant.
I kind of want to steal
Well,
jungle.
he's
from
not gonna
him.
have
That's
traps
so
at
cool.
all. No.
Yeah, I know they're getting rid of it, but I felt like it really helped him out. But I mean, maybe people just
Well,
didn't
what
know
they
how to
were
use it.
going with
I don't
is,
know.
since they changed both the abilities, they were like trying to say that they wanted to go one direction. They didn't want to have him be like
Well,
half
they're
one thing,
making
half
him
another.
viable with the way his
Yeah.
attack speed is right now. They're making him
Well-
so you don't have to rely on attack speed as much.
Yeah, well, and also making it to where he gets that increased movement speed chasing down a kill. Like, I
Bro,
guess
that's
it's gonna
gonna
help.
be
I'm
so
not cool
strong.
with that.
Yeah, especially with blink shot. Oh my god.
I think it might be OP to be completely honest, but like doesn't it say like you just have to be in line of sight and then like it's 1,000?
No,
it's
no,
line
you
of
just-
sight to
you
like
don't
a
even-
certain distance.
It's
Yeah, but the
6,000
distance
units.
is pretty long. Yeah,
At
that's
Oh my
max,
God,
it's
it's-
6,000 units at max.
like that's so dumb, bro. That's
What's
it
the
starts
movement
out
speed?
at 3,000
That's two
uh,
rampage jumps during his ult almost.
What's
Okay,
the
so
movement
Sarah,
speed
jungle,
bonus?
Morgesh,
That
mid,
doesn't
Countess
actually
off.
clarify.
Oh, you want Belka?
Oh
I
no,
was wondering if I should go
250
Belka,
movement
so that's
speed
fine.
at max at 6,000 units.
It's good to be so OP, bro. Like, if someone said,
And then
I
his
think
shots
it will be.
fired, like, you know how many times a Murdoch could have killed somebody that were one shot on offlane? Now he's gonna get an ability that increases his attack range, and he gets penetration on that.
I wanted to carry like that though for so long. I wanted to carry with like a ability that has
Oh,
like
not
a
only
long
that, your
range-based
buckshot
attack or
actually
something.
knocks people back if they're
Yeah,
close to you.
they just put
Pretty
your knock
far,
away
too.
into
700
Yeah, that's gonna be
units.
sick.
Buckshot.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I do like that change.
They just stacked two abilities.
It
in
makes so
one.
much sense, though. I mean, the buckshot should knock somebody back. It's a buckshot,
Yeah.
for God's sakes.
Yep.
And the
I
way
think-
that cone works, I mean,
I think they should have kept his shield. I think they should. Well, never mind.
I liked the shield.
The shield
Well,
becomes
remember
the
when I-
buckshot, so it's all good.
But remember when I that push I did on that Revenant was going after you? I pushed
Oh,
him into that
you
wall
guys saw
and
the
he
fucking-
completely fucked up.
You guys saw the
Are you still
fucking
gonna be able to
steel
push away
buff,
the
right?
Morgesh ult with
Steel,
Murdoch's
Oh,
things?
Faye,
dude,
she's gonna be
Steel.
nasty now.
Yeah, my Faye's gonna be beautiful.
Steel
Even further.
is-
Dude, I already go with
I
like a fucking 22-minute off-lane Faye, like, bro, like my face is
Faye
gonna.
is such a fun character to use.
I know.
Like, I don't
you
play her that
nasty,
much,
dude.
but I like the few times I've played her, I enjoy it. She's a fun character to play.
Yeah, I agree. And Rag, you've seen my fucking Faye, haven't you?
I've seen your
Dude,
Kwong. I
Faye
don't know
is
if I've seen your Faye.
I don't think we've played with you when you played Faye.
Bro, my fucking my offlane Faye consistently holds tower for 20 minutes, and Rav is usually closer to like probably.
Well, you're
16,
gonna be
18
able to
minutes.
get like mad kills now with that shit.
I already,
Because-
dude,
Bro,
I fucking
but
went
Faye-
with a 20 KDA, and then like a few games later went with a 14 KDA. Like, she's gonna be amazing.
I feel like with Phase's ult, like I don't think it's gonna be that useful in team fight, but in the beginning game, I feel like you'll be
she's
able to
gonna
kill
be-
so many people.
That's why I was mentioning to Reg, I think before you joined in, I think she's gonna be a much better support mid laner. Because if she actually scales
No, I was
decent
there.
with damage,
I was listening.
okay,
to
yeah, I mean, I think that's how she's gonna work best because she should be able to. You should run a normal support like Decker, Muriel, Narbash in right lane with your ADC, and then you should run her in mid lane because she could really help out that jungler jump people.
Yeah, if she just ults like a second, like it takes a little bit. If she ults prior to them coming, and gets that
Fucking
rune,
Darvash, you dumb. You're so dumb.
Well, that's what I mean. Like if your jungler is coming in, and you can go
we have
root
to
them,
see
and then
how everything works, so. And the
Yeah.
damage, important. If she does damage or not.
that's what I'm saying. It depends on how her damage scaling is.
Yep. I just want to know if her ult does damage. If it does damage, it will definitely make her more viable in team fights. Because I think team fights is the only thing that she's gonna have trouble with.
Fuck off.
Hang on. Her ult. Oh no, actually, her ult is. It does more than I thought it did. It both Phase and her Link will gain a short movement speed boost, increased attack speed, mana regen bonus, and
Never mind.
cooldown reduction.
Not leaving.
I'm like.
Wait, her ult gives what?
Added move speed and attack speed
Oh, I
with
thought that was a
mana
different.
regen and
She's
cooldown
going for right
reduction.
buff. I don't know why Seraph is even not.
God,
What is
fucking
Seraph
damage!
doing, bro?
This is so annoying.
I can't stand this hero.
Countess is invis. Seraph even